All right. Excuse me. All right. Can I log into this finally? Oh, I can. Cool. Oh. Yes, this is me. All right, cool. Awesome, 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 awesome. What's this? Cool. Who cares? You're good. Everything else is good. Awesome. So, welcome in, you all, when you all get in here. We're going to jump into another collective reading. Hopefully, you all are feeling blessed, highly favored, everything. Um, Oddly enough, I got a notification for this stream. So, if I have a notification, that means other notifications have to be running out because why am I getting notifications on my own channel? I do not know. I do know, but it's not important. Anyway, whoa. Let's see. So contacting and getting connection in with the Anunnakis, mother and father. Let's see what the message, main message is. The subject matter of that issue is, well, spiritual court. The issue is spiritual court. Point blank, simple, Uno card. Spiritual court. Now you could have been dragged to the spiritual court in your dream state, but I'm hearing. Okay. All right, we're gonna start this off a little bit different than usual, but nice. So spiritual court, you could have been dragged to the courts in your sleep. You could have been actively in the courts. However, but there was a dream or some form of message that you were getting within the courts to vindicate you, is what I'm hearing. A family room. This could be about family room and expected income. Message of concern. So, damn. A family group, your family, or a coven, a group of people, are now expecting to owe you some form of money due to the spiritual court outpay. Thief inverted in community inverted because you didn't steal from anyone. Or you're not a thief in this community, or you don't have a community of thieves. You're not running. Someone wants to say that you're running like a underground operation of spiritual thieves. That you teach people how to steal from people spiritually? What? Wow, and I'm even getting I even getting frame drops. I'm getting notifications of frame drops. I'm telling you, someone is like, no, don't expose us. So someone's saying that you have like a literal like family of spiritual thieves. That's their big thing. That's what they've had to knock down to. It's like, no, I swear to God they steal. I swearsies. I know they do. No, no one is stealing from you. No one is doing anything to this family group, whoever they are. They're stealing from themselves. You're not concerned. Right? There's no need for you to be concerned. This is obviously being busted. Um, your concern is your demise. I'll leave it that way. Sudden wealth gift. You're gonna be gifted with sudden wealth, but yeah, someone has no. Yeah, they can't think about it because you're not on the pathway to poverty at all. Someone knows, like, oh shit. Now this is coming through too. Maybe you are getting into an arranged marriage. There could be people on either side that are not wanting that to happen. Well, if it's arranged and it's already been dictated, it doesn't matter because it's the matriarch rule. That's not going to be for everyone. I don't know why people want to be part of everything, but that's your big problem if you want to be part of everything. Because if you say I'm not part of an arranged marriage and it's not for you, then shut up. And it's not for you. Like, don't be weird. Don't try to like add yourself into shit that's not for you. All right, use your head if you have one. Occupation, because your occupation is telling the truth. You are a true person. What you do is real. What you do is not fake. You're not out here scamming people. It's like someone wanted to scam you and then say, "Oh, that's because they're a scammer. That's why I did all this." No, you are now. This is also coming through. If you are a reader, if you are a reader, someone, what the hell? Anyway, someone has said that you scammed them when you refused to do a reading. Your guides, your ancestors told you not to do a reading for them because they were actively projecting all sorts of energy to you to get you to do the reading quicker because they don't have patience. So they don't deserve the reading. They don't deserve the service. It's like it's like who gives a fuck? The customer is not always right and you don't have the right to abuse the workers at your workplace. If you are an independent worker and someone's like, "Oh, you have to do it this way." No, actually I can refuse you service if I want to. You can't just walk up in here and force your way to the front of the fucking line. Wait your turn. Understand that everyone has a life and no one is your slave. So get a grip of yourself. How about that? Think about that. So someone is like, you're delusional, woman or man. Sit the fuck down. They don't owe you anything. Someone's being completely punished. Mature woman inverted, an immature woman, and a wealthy male is getting a message of concern that you have great fortune coming to you. And an immature woman cannot think about putting you on a pathway of poverty because that's not working. They're married to someone who's not held in high honor, this to become the main female. Or their marriage is not seen as proper. Whatever they were engaged in is not seen as something in high honor. Whoever they're married to is someone who is not seen in high honor. It's like you can't just marry a bully and expect yourself to be at the top. What does that do? It just proves that you're a bully and that you don't deserve whatever you're wanting to get. So like get a grip. Get a whole grip. Um these people are crazy. It's given just crazy energy. So incubus and succubus was using collagen work, trying to cook something up. I know how we can get this to go on our favor type energy. Do you really know what you're doing? No. Chaos, doing some chaos water or chaos work on you so that you wouldn't fight back, but your will scares them. They're corrupt and everyone knows. They know what they did was corrupt. They can't hide it. It's all based down on your intentions. So look, I gotta tell people this, okay? This is words of wisdom, okay? Do not judge people off of their actions, off of their intention, okay? If you see someone mess up, it is not your duty to point it out and go, look, they messed up, look at this, look at that. That's not what you do, okay? Everyone makes mistakes. You know what you're actually supposed to do? Go, hey, you know what you're doing? Are you okay? Do you need some help? Is this too much for you and you need just some help? How can I be of assistance to you? See what they're doing. Are they doing the same thing you're trying to do? Or are they doing something completely different? Are they trying to uplift someone? Are they trying to help you out in any way, shape, or form? How are you acting out in response to someone's actions? That's all you gotta look at. Someone wants you to be seen as mean. Maybe you use words. You're funny. Not funny isn't funny, but you use very estranged words. Like you call people weird or stupid all the time. And people might take offense to that. But you're not doing it to be mean. You're not doing it in any sort of way. And in fact, you're very clear with it. It's like look up the etymology, stop using definitions. However, right? You can't judge someone off of your own ignorance. You gotta go in, you gotta go investigate. Because if you're gonna judge someone, you better have the diligence due diligence, excuse me, to study that person, to know who they are and where they're coming from. Is that fair? You can't just, oh, I don't like the way this looks. I don't like, okay. Who says that it has to be your way? Little pick me. You haven't got your way in 17 years, so you think you're gonna walk around the world and bully other people to get it done your way? Fuck you. No. Big fuck you, because wake up to the world, no one's getting it their way. And at all. You have to work for it. If we all had the world our way, child, I don't think anyone would have any sort of like anger or issue in their life at all. Because then people just would not exist in your world but exist in others. Did you know that? And did you know you can do that by actively avoiding those people? Anyway, so someone was sending the past to haunt you, Revenant Energy Horseman 1. They're like, oh yeah, well, watch this. If we drag them back to a childhood memory of some form of trauma that they used to have, or some sort of trauma that they're healing from, or that they were reminded of, if we do that, I bet they'll act out really mean. And then the truth came out. Oh, you were keeping so and so from talking to them, or you're holding something back for them, or you removed them from a childhood memory that they had so that they wouldn't be able to move forward in the way that they're desiring. It was you all along. And they're like, no. It's like, yeah, it was you all along. Don't lie. Skill, accuracy. It don't matter. It don't even matter. It's like, what are y'all doing? Poltergeist, Jinn, and blood. These Jinn did not accept. The Jinn did not accept your blood offering to move things around in Collective's life. They don't like your blood. It's sour. It's stout. It's not pure. Unfortunately, they don't want. They don't want your blood. They don't want your blood. The fuck. Put it back in your body. To cause you issues during the summertime in this full moon, they have clarity now that all of this war was caused because they couldn't tear you down. You keep purifying your energy, lead energy. So Mars, I want to believe Mars. I want to say Mars creation. They were able to create new rules in your life. This witch, the martial laws. Yeah, Jupiter out here with 10, Bane and Deadly in the new moon. Someone's gonna use Jupiter. Someone's gonna have an awful new moon. So when was that? We said the 12th, I believe, was the new moon. I believe. Let me look it up for y'all. Yeah, 12th. Okay, I got memory. I'm good at remembering myself. So it is the 12th. So the 10th, 11th, and 12th, they're gonna have awful times. Isn't the 12th a Wednesday? It is a Wednesday. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? Anyway, so someone knows that they fucked up. This fire sign who was trying to leech from you using chaos magic, they're corrupt. That's the new rules is led. Mars is not working with you, honey. The second pinnacle of Mars is what I'm hearing. So someone's a Solomonic fanatic. Let me look this up for y'all. Used for healing, vitality, and fighting diseases. Someone's gonna die of a disease, probably. Oh my gosh. Yeshva? Yeah. Someone could be using John 1:4. But yeah, someone's trying to use that pinnacle to heal themselves or heal a part of their life because it's like they're not able to get over something. Someone could be even trying to transmute a disease or a mental issue that they have onto you. No. Someone just they gotta stick with it. That is their fault. What are the other days? Oh, I covered it up. That's what it went. So Mother, Father, what the hell is also going on? You're moving forward to victory. 2 of Wands, 6 of Wands, Leo energy, Aries energy. So it could be Aries or Leo. All the fire signs came out immediately, or a fucking Sag. Knight of Wands inverted. Someone can't move forward because you're too stable with the Four of Pentacles. What you hold on to is too stable. What you do is too stable. It's not like because you're literally not stealing from anyone. So how in the hell could you? Everything you did is but your own willpower. So you would have to give it up personally. There's no way that you would do that. With the Five of Swords inverted and the Eight of Swords upright, someone wants you to look back in the past and be like, oh, walking this path has been so difficult and blah blah blah. It's like, okay, and everything's difficult. At times breathing can be difficult. At times talking can be difficult. At times eating can be like that's just a part of life. I'm not gonna sit back and complain about that. That's like what the fuck? That's the whole point. Like, if I don't want to have difficulties in my life, then why am I living? That's why living is for the brave and not the weak. Death is for death is the escape. If you want to get out, then go. But like, living is gonna have its issues like that. And people want to be like, oh, I didn't sign up to be here. You did though, because if you didn't sign up to be here, you would have been somewhere else. Maybe you got fucked up and lied to, and you fell for the big old trap of, oh, you should come back here, it's better this time, and then you believed it. That's your fault, first of all, for even believing a lie when you came back from that said lie. So anyway, I don't know, I don't know, we all have different reasons why we're here, but we're all here for one damn reason. Under that, it's just an umbrella. So that's what's going on with the Queen of Pentacles upright. You're in an established area. So don't say no either. This is, if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Don't be saying no. If you can read the cards better than me, start your own channel up and start reading them. We don't deal with that shit here. Get out of your ego. Get out your ego. We don't deal with that shit over here. If you can do it better, do it better. If not, then shut up. I'm not your personal oracle unless you get a reading from me personally. So it's how it is. Don't be saying no because you don't know as much as you think you do. Trust me. Trust me on that. I've dealt with too many of y'all. Y'all still like, whoop. We have Judgment, 6 of Cups inverted. The rules are with the Hierophant as well. The Judgment, 6 of Cups inverted, in the Hierophant. The rules are these people, they're not going to take from you. You're not going to give to them. You don't have to give these people. The Judgment is they're not going to be receiving anything. Then don't say no at all. You literally mean it. Get out of here. Don't lie to me like that. Don't lie to me like that. Put you in timeout. You literally said no in the chat. Doing the reading. Who's doing the reading? I am. Just use your head. Don't try and back away when you get called out. That just makes you look worse. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords inverted, they didn't think, or they're not going to be able to think a way of a plan out from this. There's no mental way out. Someone's just going to have to deal with the calamities of the mind right now. With the Four of Cups, the Chariot, and the Lovers, and the King of Wands, because you are connected rightfully so to your power. You are connected rightfully so to moving forward. And you could just be in a meditative state of seeing that you are in the Chariot energy. A lot of people want to say the Chariot is you being able to move forward. It's not. If you look at the entire card, which is the number 7, 7 means Sabbath, which is to wait. You're not moving anywhere. You have the car, not the keys. You can't drive yet. You don't have your license. It doesn't mean you're moving anywhere. It means you are prepared to move. You're in harmony, but you are in waiting. So I don't know why people don't know how to read that card either. But y'all, people need to take my fucking tarot classes and learn some shit. Which videos for the tarot classes will be uploading today because I'm finally gonna have a free day since my final's over and I don't have to study as much and we're going over an easier language. I'm gonna be able to roll those out. But they're in contemplation right now, or you're in contemplation of how you're going to move forward. You're connected fully with this ruling energy, with this ruling power. Leo energy, and the 8 of Cups. So you have permission. Yeah, you get to walk away. You have permission to walk away from these people. if someone's like, oh, you should give us this, you should help us with that, you don't have to. People are feeling this in your energy already. If they haven't helped you out in the past, it's like equal give and take. If you're not gonna do this for me, then just get away. Like I'm asking the bare minimum, and you keep overstepping that. That's not my problem. So I'm not gonna do any more for you than you are for me. Simple as, simple will. With the Two of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, both upright. You're moving forward in contemplation. You're just watching things grow as you move forward. Ace of Cups inverted and Six of Pentacles, and you're very aware of who has poured into you. You're very aware of who has drained you. You are very aware of those that just want to sit around and watch, and they're being removed from your life. They don't have a place for it. Six of Pentacles is a new stature, with the Nine of Cups inverted and the Fool. That's what people didn't want. People didn't want you to really. It's like I would only help you if I got to do things my way. Like I don't want to have to change up who I am, and it's like, well, then don't worry about changing up who you are. Just fucking go. Bye. I don't need you. So if you don't want to change your ways, if you don't want to see, then go. Bye. I don't care. With the Eight of Pentacles upright, you're working. You're working on disengaging from people. The Hangman in the Tower. Bye. You're enlightened of everyone that's caused a sort of issue, or the people that remind you of blockages. It's like, oh, so and so starting up their thing, but they never once cared or tried to help me out start up mine, you know. Oh, so and so's going out and hanging out with them, but anytime I ask him to do something, it's always like, oh no, I can't. It's whatever. And it's like, whatever, that's cool. But don't expect me to be there. Don't expect me to stick around, because you don't need to use me as like a, oh, they're so cool type of muse. You don't need to use me as like a publicity stunt on your own life. That's not what's happening. That's what these people thought they could do. It's like, oh, I've always wanted someone as nice as you and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, that's cool and all, but do you have what it takes to withstand that and to be there? With the Ace of Wands and Temperance inverted. Both of them inverted. They had the wrong idea of you being imbalanced, and Eight of Cups inverted choosing them out of fear. Like, oh, well, I'm not going to get anyone else. I might as well stick with you. That's not at all what you're doing. That's not at all what you're doing. Mars inverted. That's not at all. Their focus was making sure that you didn't take any sort of action or moving forward anyway. But you've seen that Ra's there with North Node. You're in your North Node. You, whatever your North Node is, you're in it fully. You could be a Leo North Node. You could be a Gemini North Node, I'm hearing, as well. Yeah. But when you woke up, and it's like you woke up and a new contract was made, or it's like you woke up after this like spiritual court dream and you were in a haze. And this haze was just like you were going back and recalling and talking, like either in your mind or out loud, but you're connecting the dots. And you're like, well, this happened because this, that, and the other, or you came to a realization that, oh yeah, I was in the courts and this is what happened. Um, Now they can't take any action towards you because there's a full direction. Like people are like, oh no, you're just doing what you gotta do. If people are gonna come up to you with bullshit, or people are gonna yip yap and do the other, then that's them. That has nothing to do with you. This is why your blessings are coming forward on your path. Are you been blessed with the path of telling truth to people? Someone didn't see that. Like, oh, so you just get to do that? Yeah, that's what we get to do. We get to tell the truth to people. And if they don't like to hear the truth, they can go fuck off and go do something else. That's what you're connected to. Is telling people the truth. You're connected to truth. Crossroads inverted. There's not a choice. Time. It's time. You already made your choice. It's time. I'm gonna stick with this. It don't matter. I'm gonna keep telling the truth. I'm gonna keep my mouth pure. My tongue is not gonna be a destructive weapon. It's gonna be a weapon, a tool, a utility tool, a tool of blessing, a tool of enlightenment. You're not in your ego. Your ancestors are saying that you're not in your ego doing this. Your ancestors are defending you. It's something about your sun sign. Someone says, "Oh, but their sun sign is this, so they shouldn't be able to do blah blah blah." No, your ancestors, the Watchers. I called upon the Anunnaki always before doing these readings. And they ended that shit. They said, "Nah, it's over." They ended some shit when it came to someone's power. It's like, "Nah, they're not. My baby's not in the ego." Jupiter, they're just growing. This is their talent. This is their true spirit. Because time is up to keep a cycle going. You just telling your truth. So who cares what they gotta say? Who cares what they want to do? Maybe they need to do some self-reflection. Look in the mirror. Elements in the flow. Because you're in the flow yourself. You're unique. And it's just a bunch of rebels around you. There's something about the weather as well. You could be experiencing a lot of rain. With your earnest, I know that's more of like snow and like ice, but it's like rain. There could be a lot of rain happening where you're at. That rain's happening because a lot of your energy or a lot of things around you are being cleansed at this time. To wash away this sort of like magic or divination or to purify and buff your energy. Because someone knew that a past life was never going to be able to come back to light because you never took a leap. You've seen the signs. You didn't go for something. It's like, I'm not going to buy into this. That's going to put me in a past cycle. So that's why you get oh, damn. Someone's getting a downgrade because they didn't pass through the gate. That's so backfire couldn't happen because you didn't take the bait that an earth sign was giving you when it came to love. Like someone was trying to sneak back in your energy, get some love from you, get some protection from you. You're like, no, I'm not doing that. That don't matter for me. I don't want that. I don't need that. Rebirth inverted and tranquility inverted. Anything else? Yes. There is something else. Space. Due to the space that you've put between these people, they don't get to follow you on this rebirth. Shit, they can watch you all they want, but that's on them. If you want to be a creep and watch, then fine, go for it, I guess. Because they can't dominate you. A personal issue is not reaching resolution because they just want to have control over the situation. They have no control. They probably don't even have control over their own bowels, for real. For real, for real. With wisdom inverted and challenge inverted, again, they didn't have the wisdom to cause a challenge for you. They didn't have the smarts to see that you're not challenged. Mentally challenged. Like someone wants to say that you have like issues or something. You don't. You're moving forward just fine. You're not caught up in the path. You're just doing what you gotta do. Transformation. You're defining yourself by yeah. And someone wanted to keep it blind. Someone was not healing in the background. That someone's not healed. They keep trying to hide that, but you keep exposing that. What do you need to release inverted? Enlightenment inverted. They were trying to keep people hidden, like, oh, I don't need to do anything. I'm the one that doesn't need to heal. But now the world sees their true self. Show the world to where you and your loved ones are safe. They are not. Because they're not making the first move. You're good enough, collective. You made the first move. You actually chose to heal. You actually chose to go down a path and not just stop halfway or make an excuse halfway. Someone is not confident because nothing is set in stone. They can't heal because they don't have the energy to. Their energy's not gaining momentum. They don't have the strength or the passion to heal. They know they were trying to keep that hidden. Adjustments are not required because they won't work through their fear. So you don't have to adjust to them. You don't have to change up your life for them. You don't have to change up anything that you're doing just because they won't. That's on them. That's not on you. So who cares? Like if you're gonna do the same thing over and over again, that's fine. That's on you. But if I want to change up how I do things, then allow me to. I'm not gonna allow you to gain that sort of control or to gain some sort of like, oh, this has to be this way type thing over me. You can just get on with yourself. What's going on? Ooh, okay. Okay. So we have a vampire, a sister, and a baby father are no longer part of the moose. It's not being this because something they did is not being dismissed. They're not having any type of deja vu, or the deja vu they're having is very bad. And Asgard from Aetus Galaxy knows about your solar plexus and how a Mason was doing stuff out of their ego to get control of it. R and O. Some of them could be Rodney. They can't write anything in your life. A Hydra from Draco's star constellation, is in a poly relationship with an Eastern star. An Antidote from Antidote 3 is a Scorpio, and they've been telling people that you are inky seated because they've been disagreeable. Someone's disagreeable, but they want to say that you're a disagreeable inky seed. I forgot what that term is because there's midway terms for those two, but I forgot what they're called. So Blue Avian is no longer part of the pure pagan lodge of druids, a Sakura from Scylla Orion star system, or a Trillion. Our Latter day Saints, this Leo, a Jigaton, Reptilian, they all know that they worship a false god, a Thurukai, or a Waris. They could be worshiping one of those too. And someone's died from them and it's broke, so they can no longer spiritually GPS track you or GPS track you, basically. Someone has an STD, spiritual or sexual. A Knights of Columbus is no longer going to be stalking you. T. Someone with curly hair is no longer a Judas to you because they money tankering. A Black Mason or a Shriner is no longer going to the crossroads with a sister of Aset or for a sister of Aset. D. She does not want to come back from 5 years ago. This voodoo has gone back on them for what they were doing to you 3 years ago. Her ex, a Lacertin reptilian, was laced by a Virgo or wanted a Virgo to lace you. A male practitioner from the Ku Klux Klan is a handler of someone. They know you all took a high road from a Slushi who was doing hoodoo on you 15 years ago. Your brother. Or someone that you called your brother. But that is the reading, y'all. It's on the bottom. A Draco when you hit a Draco. Anyway, that is the reading, y'all. Thank you all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate love each and every one of you. If you want to be part of the healing classes, be sure to email me. Um, Not email. Be sure to donate $10 to the Cash App, Venmo, or Chime, and then have your email in it, as well as for that donation being for the healing classes. Um, Regardless, if you're interested in any services, you can check out my website. You can't pay it from the website, but you can look at the website and then email me about the service that you're wanting. And I'll tell you the payment methods there. But my email is in the description. The Dr. Malachi's York books are in the description. The donation ways are in the description, and my website's in the description. But thank you all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate love each and every one of you. Peace.